Hi there, we're in the lab with your mate JJ. Today is Interlude. Let's call it Interlude. I'll explain to you in a minute what we're doing. Silly job title for today is Note Taker. Today I'm the Note Taker. It's actually Tuesday evening, and I was hoping to get a Learning the Art of Electronics video out for you today, but I got stuck doing the notes. There's so much work there, and I'm actually trying to still get my head around how to compute Thevenin equivalent circuits. I'm not an expert at that yet, and I need more practice, which means I need more time. So I'm going to try and get that done this week and pick up the video next Tuesday for Learning the Art of Electronics. So I'm heading at that. One of the things that I'm doing, I found this bloke, G. Tuttle. I don't know how you pronounce his name exactly. I'll put a link in the show notes to his stuff, and he's got a website with a whole lot of information about it, including stuff about how to solve Thevenin equivalent circuits, which is something I need to practice. One of the things that they do, though, is they show you circuits with voltage sources and with current sources. Now I have voltage sources, no problem, but a current source I'm still getting my head around. I think maybe my ride-in power supplies can be current sources, but it kind of doesn't matter because I've got these other things that absolutely are current sources. And I'll show you this in just a minute on the bench. I've got one of them now, and I've got 3 more on order. So I'll be getting more of these. They're FNIRSI SG-002 signal generators, but they basically put out a constant current. And they're battery powered, but you can power them off the line as well. So I'll show you that in a second. What we're doing today is just making some cables. It's our favorite thing to do here on the channel. I need some cables so that I can hook this signal generator, or current source I should probably call it, it's current source, hook this current source into my resistors. As you can see here, I've got three resistors. These are what they call decade boxes. So it's basically a variable resistor that you can program to be a very specific value. And 3 of them is the amount that I need. There's R1, R2, and then R load. Now what I want to be able to do is play all of this. I just want plug and play, and of course these have got banana sockets on them. And my multimeters can be plugged in sockets as well. So I'm going to want to use banana cables to make all of my practice circuits, which means I'm going to want banana cables to get the power out of this guy into the various systems. So what we'll be doing is we'll be putting a DC barrel jack and a DC barrel socket onto some banana cables so that we can basically plug everything together. So that's what we'll be doing. We're going to be making, I think, 3 cables, or in fact we'll be making 2 cables and just installing an existing cable into the signal generator. Anyway, we'll see more about that when I pop you over to the bench, which I will do now. So let's go over to the bench and let's have a look at what we're doing. All right, well, here we are on the bench. Now, first things first, let me show you the FNIRSI SG-002 signal generator. That's what this is. And you can see at the top here, it's got various terminals for various outputs. I've got a few jumper leads installed there at the moment. This is power in. It can take 0 to 30 volts in, but it's also got a battery in there as well, so you can turn this thing on and it'll be battery powered. So what we're going to do is take all of these out and replace them with this. So I don't know if that's going to be quite strong enough. I guess we'll find out. So I might as well just do it on time lapse. I'm going to be taking these out and installing this in, and then we should be able to go on to the next part of our activity. So let's do this together quickly. All right, so that's done. We've got power in here with the DC female, and then we've got power out here with the DC male. Now, we're going to want to run this out into some female jacks with banana plugs on the other end. So I'll go grab those and we'll get ready to make them together. All right, well, these are the cables I found. Obviously, we've got two banana leads, one red, one black. We'll cut them in half and we'll have 4 pieces. We obviously need 2 per thing. So we'll attach 2 to this and 2 to this, and that'll be 4 total. Now, just to confirm that that's all correct, that looks pretty good to me. I suppose we could test it. Let's how are we going to test it? Let's put this in current mode. It's in current mode, so we'll just put it on milliamps there. And if we clip this output here and here, and then we turn this on, then it's delivering 4 milliamps. It's dialed in 4 on the front here, and coming through is 397, which is pretty close. If we turn it up to 4.5, it's gone up to 4.45. So obviously we're not, it's not exact, but it's ballpark's pretty good. Turn it down to let's say 3.1, and that's 3.08. So that's good. That's working. That's what we wanted to see. So I'll turn that off. That was just running off the battery in this thing. It's got a input here for actual external power, but it's also got an internal battery. And this is the output, and that's what we're going to be making. We're going to be putting the banana plugs on the end of this so that we can plug and play. So let's do that together. I'll be cutting these in half and then soldering them onto here. So I'll do that with you now in time lapse. All right, well, that's our first cable made. We've got so power out here and in here, and then we should be able to so we'll just that's good. So we'll put him on there and there, and then if we turn him on, yep, beauty. So that's working. That's a good cable. So let's do the next one. We'll do that in fast forward. Let's go. All right. So there's our next cable. I suppose we might as well test it. That one worked. This one, we'll just plug it in there, and then we'll connect our ammeter here. It's in the milliamp range. We'll hook him on there and there. All right, now we'll turn this on. It's delivering 4 milliamps. Pump it up to 4.5. Looks pretty good to me. So that's 2 cables working, and the cable installed in here. So that's everything. Our 3 of the farewell cam will wrap up. And that's wrap. So just some humble cable making today. We've got DC barrel female into banana jack, and we've got 2 of them. So we'll be able to plug these in for power sources, and then use the banana cables to wire up our circuits with our big decade boxes that take such things, and of course our various meters which also take such things. So it's pretty handy to have everything with the compatible banana plugs. So that's everything. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and please remember to hit like and subscribe.